So Maa Kali is always intense in all her forms. It's my opinion is that she's never with even the softest forms still have that intensity, and there is a very beautiful statement Sri Aurobindo used to make, and I completely agree with that. So he used to say, if you really you have to be very strong in your mind and heart to love Kali. So that is why she was called to be the mother of the Veeras. Here, Veera need not always be somebody taking a sword and going out and fighting, but somebody who has the capacity to fight back against any challenges that life throws at you. So you get back down and you get up and you fight again. And you fight again and you fight again till you are the one who is left victorious. That attitude, if a person has, is fit to worship Maa Kali and go very deep in the worship. And suppose you are one of those people who are mad about Maa Kali, completely, genuinely mad, and you've called on her, so she can ensure that even in months, you will make spiritual progress that might have taken you 30, 40 years. But the path will be tough.
Why?
Because that is her nature. She is not at all a soft deity. She will, it's like, how would I put it? In a second, in 3 to 4 months, she may combine together the spiritual growth that would have happened in decades. But in order for that to happen, you will have to undergo pain also.
Emotional pain.
Whatever it is. Because the karmas have to be cleared. Without clearing karmas, you cannot go ahead. So that is why one of the things we say is that to worship Maa Kali, you must have that attitude of the Veera. That is the Veera. Who, as I just now described to you, Veera is the guy who in the fight, it's not, you need not be the best fighter, but you have that attitude that every time I fall down, I'll get up and fight. I'll get up and fight, get up and fight. Till I am the only one standing. Now, coming to a more simpler upasana of Kali, if you think that you really like Maa Kali, one of the easy ways is there is a stotram of Maa Kali called the Adya Kali Stotram, which was revealed to a great upasak in Calcutta. There is a temple of Adya Kali in Calcutta also. This stotra of Adya Kali, which is there on the internet, that anybody can do, any number of times you can do. There is absolutely no restriction on anything. It has a blessing in it. And I have seen people, ordinary people, if you keep doing it 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, up to you. Just light one diya, sit quietly, look at this picture of Maa Kali or any other good picture of Maa Kali that you like, pray mentally and start doing that stotra. With that, you will connect to her. Suppose you want to do Kali Upasana and you take initiation, you take mantra and you do 1 lakh japa. So there is a 22 Akshari Kali mantra, very famous, Dakshina Kali mantra. Okay, this is, that is like, just like the Vaishnavas have their Maha mantra, but this one requires initiation and all that. So it requires 2 mantra anushtans, 1 lakh japa, specific foods you have to eat, specific times of the day you have to do. Intense experiences will start of Maa Kali. In order to, for your mind and body to be able to sustain that pressure, you will need the blessings of Bhairava Baba.
And a guru.
Guru to hai hi. Guru will tell you this when you start doing it. Okay.
What is the Maa Kali version of the basic Om Bhairavaya mantra that we do?
You can do the Nama mantra from Kalika Inama, but I don't recommend it for people. She is intense, very intense.
Then I won't go down this pathway.
No, you do this stotra, that is for anybody. So that is what, when if I'm telling something in public forum here or in my any other place, so I make sure that I'll tell you only that which is safely doable. There is no harm in that stotra. If you keep doing it few days, you'll become more accustomed to it. And then just light one diya, one agarbatti, sit and do. That's all with devotion. It will bring some positive development in your life.
Why do you not recommend the shorter Kali mantra to everyone?
No, because she's very intense.
Not for everyone.
No, if you are, I don't know how your karmas are lined. Suppose you are somebody who has had some contact with Maa Kali somewhere and you start doing it and she comes in a full intensity. She's there. She's like that. She's the most, I don't know, most fiercest of all deities. No other deity, nobody, male, female, nothing. When she gets into form, it is like, it's a battle. She is that types. And only thing that the Upasaka can do, eventually the higher ranges of Kali, you just put your feet down at her, your head at her feet and say, bas, that's all, surrender.